Hello everyone, I hope all of you are fine and doing great. I'm here with my today's topic, and that is degrees of adjectives. I have already discussed all the types and kinds of adjectives, and today I'll explain all the degrees of adjectives that are also known as comparable or gradable adjectives. These adjectives have been categorized into 3 degrees. Number 1 is positive degree, number 2 is comparative degree, and number 3 is superlative degree. These degrees are applicable for only descriptive adjectives. First of all, let me explain positive adjectives. These adjectives are used to show the presence of quality of a noun or nouns. These are also known as base adjectives. For example, strong, cold, funny, happy, useful, etc. Let's have a look on the examples in the form of sentences. He is a strong boy. Here strong is the adjective. The weather is cold. She is happy. It is a useful suggestion. So in all these sentences, there is only the quality of the given noun in these all the particular examples. Now I'll move on to the comparative adjectives. As with the name, it is very obvious that there is a comparison. So these adjectives are used to make comparison of two objects, people or places. For example, stronger, colder, happier, more useful, etc. Examples: he is stronger than his friend. Here there is a comparison of two people here in this sentence. Today the weather is colder than yesterday. She is happier than her sister. It is a more useful suggestion than the previous one. So in these examples, now the comparison of the two objects have been made. Now it's turn of superlative adjectives. These adjectives are used to show comparison of a single noun with more than two nouns. For example, strongest, coldest, happiest, most useful, etc. For example, now he is the strongest boy in the class. Here the strongest is the quality of the boy and he is compared with the whole class. It is the coldest day of the week. She is the happiest girl of all. It is the most useful suggestion. In all these examples, superlative degree has been mentioned and the comparison of one single noun has been made with rest of the nouns. Now I'll talk about addition. ER, IER, R and more is added in the comparative degree of adjectives. EST, IEST and most is added in the superlative degree of adjectives. Now there is a hint. Than is used for comparative degree. Whenever we are supposed to mention comparative degree, we will have a hint, that is the word than in the sentence. And the is used for the superlative degree. Whenever we are supposed to mention superlative degree, we are supposed to use the with it. Now it's time for formation of comparative and superlative adjectives. Adjectives that consist of one syllable. It means that the adjectives that have one vowel sound, so that those adjectives take different set of letters at their end to change the degree from one to another. Now adjectives that end in consonant, like the adjectives that have consonant at their end, we will add ER and EST in their comparative and superlative form. For example, old is a positive degree of adjective and in the end we have consonant, that is D. So I'll add ER in the comparative degree, that is older, and EST in the superlative degree, that is oldest. The next example is short, shorter, shortest. Another is adjectives that end in E, like those adjectives those end with E, we add R and ST with them in the comparative and superlative degree. For example, large. Now look at this adjective that in the end we have E. So we'll add R and then further in the superlative form we'll add ST. So large, larger, largest, strange, stranger, strangest. Next we have adjectives that end in consonant plus Y. Then we have to remove y and we'll add IER and IEST in their comparative and superlative degrees. For example, funny. Now this word ends in y and before that y we have a consonant letter, that is n. So in the comparative degree, I'll add IER by removing the last consonant y, funnier. And in the superlative degree, it will be funniest. The next example is lazy, lazier and laziest. Then we have adjectives that end in vowel plus consonant. So what we will do, we'll double the consonant and add ER and EST. For example, the word wet. Now the last letter is consonant and before that letter consonant we have vowel. So wet is the adjective and wetter, we'll double the consonant T and add ER. In the comparative degree and in the superlative degree, we will double the consonant T and add EST, that is wettest. Next example is sad, sadder, saddest, etc. Now formation of comparative and superlative adjectives. Adjectives that consist of two or more than two syllables. What we do, we only add more in the comparative degree and most in the superlative degree with adjectives. For example, famous. Now it consists of more than one syllable, so we will change the degree from positive to comparative and we will add only more famous, and in superlative it will become most famous. Another example is expensive. Now there are more than one syllables, so we will add more in the comparative degree and most in the superlative degree. So it will be like this: expensive, more expensive and most expensive. Now let me explain this positive, comparative and superlative degree with the help of this example. He is intelligent. Now here intelligent is the positive degree because it is explained for only one single subject, one single noun or pronoun here in this sentence. In the other sentence, he is more intelligent than him. Now comparison is there, comparison has been made between the two people here. So comparative degree is used. As intelligent is more than one syllable, then we have to put more with it in comparative degree. And the last example is he is the most intelligent of all. Superlative degree, I have added most because a comparison has been made of one single noun with the rest of the all students or rest of the all boys. Now some adjectives are irregular and their comparative and superlative forms are not formed from the positive adjectives. And the examples are good, better, best. Now good is an irregular adjective and its comparative form is better and its superlative form is best. Another example is bad, worse, worst. Little, less, least. Much, more, most. I hope you will understand this concept and you will like this video. I'll be there with the next video soon. Until then, take care. Bye bye.